everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Launch With Me, the series where I teach you how to publish and launch your books alongside me. Today I wanted to talk about time management because I actually get a lot of clients who have a lot of commitments and to-dos and really struggle to keep up with the book publishing process. Something that I take the time to do before every single book launch is map out my production timeline and factor in 3 really important aspects: my time, my energy, and my budget. Now, the reason that I pay attention to these 3 things is because they tend to be the biggest culprits for creating problems and delays in my workflow. Not only am I a full-time CEO, but I'm also a full-time author with contracted obligations to a publishing house and deadlines. And that means I need to be able to manage my time really well, and I have a lot of systems and processes in place to make that happen. But step 1 is to figure out what your current commitments are, how much time you're giving towards writing and publishing, and whether that's actually going to be effective long term. So I give myself 6 to 9 months to write, produce, and publish every single one of my books. And over the past 3 years, I've done 7 books this way. However, my launch timeline has overlapped at different stages so that I could get all these books out quickly. From doing this, I learned that my limit is 2 book launches a year, and even though I can and have done up to 4 book launches per year, pushing myself to this limit has caused other areas of my life to suffer. So it's really important that I understand where my limits are and I'm able to draw a line to protect my work-life balance. Doing this also helps to protect my energy, and energy is way more important than you may think. Not only does energy help you to get up and actually do the work that you're excited to do every day, but people can sense energy when it comes to marketing. So if you're showing up and you're really excited and positive in the way that you market your book, people are going to respond to that much better than if you're showing up really negative and drained and you're doing it just because it's another to-do on your to-do list. Finally, you need to know your numbers. You need to know how much is going into the production of your book launches, how much is coming back out, and how you are generating that budget and your profit. I have a specific strategy that helps me to manage this, which works really well. Now, I am the biggest advocate for investing in the quality of your book, and I do not recommend going ahead with a book launch until you have professional editing and cover design for your book at a minimum. But that being said, I don't believe that authors should be putting their dreams on hold just because they don't have the upfront budget for these things. There are ways to generate that income or to pay off their investment as they go. Something that I want you to remember is that your belief in your books and your success is way more important than your fear that you're not going to make your investment back. You should believe positively. You should believe that your book is good enough to sell, that your writing is good enough, and that you're going to have the readers and generate that income even if it takes a bit of time. If you knew with certainty that you would make that investment back eventually, would you start today? That is all for this episode. Leave a like if you found it valuable and helpful, and I will see you guys in the next one.